Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial with Loyal Fire Tuts and Tech. Now in this tutorial I'm going to quickly show you how to create the bass sound that's in the track Jack by Breach. It's a very popular dance track, especially here in the UK and places like Ayia Napa and Ibiza, all them party islands. It's a very simple sound. All it is a square wave, and you can see the notations down here. All it is an A, and then drop down to the octave below on the A, and then just a D sharp, and then back in. So all you need for this is a basic plugin. You can use any kind of software synth that has a square wave, but today we're going to use the retro synth because it's pretty simple, but it's got some quite cool effects on it as well. So I'll just show you the melody. So as you can hear, it's sounding quite similar to the sound already. We just need to make a few adjustments. So first of all, we'll select the square wave, and then we'll move the mix up to the top oscillator, so we're only using the top square wave. And we're going to turn the vibrato off and the LFO modulation off. And we can add them in later if we want to kind of get some different effects. All we need to do next is go to the envelope and just extend the release. That sounds about right, pretty close to the sound in the track. And then we can come to the cutoff filter and move it up and down depending how much of that high end we want to let through and how much we want to cut off. In the actual track I'd say they've cut off quite a lot, but you can add a bit more brightness if you want to it. I think we'll have it about there. If the sound is not thick enough for you, or you want a bit more bottom end, what you can do is just add a sine wave to it, to the bottom end. Just add a sine wave just to thicken it out a little bit, give you a bit more round bottom end, a bit more sub bass. On this particular software synth, we haven't got a sine wave on the second oscillator, but we've got this knob here which is adding a sine wave to it. So we can turn this up, and you should hear it. There we go. So at the moment this sound is in stereo. Now for bottom end things, dance tracks especially, you might want it in mono. You could have two layers, so you could have like a sub layer that is in mono, the bottom end, and then you could have like the more top frequencies as stereo if you wanted to do that. Alternatively, you might just want to make it all mono, and with this retro synth you just go to settings. We want to take the double off, we want to take the stereo spread to 0, and we want to change voices to mono. And there we go, we're running in mono now. So next I just want to take that clicky sound off the attack of it, so I'm going to slow down the attack a little bit in the envelope. There we go. So we've kind of got the sound now, but if we wanted to, we could add a bit of glide to it, so that we're gliding between the notes, to add a bit more movement. Now we could also thicken up the sound by modulating the pitch at a high rate, and we can do that by using this vibrato setting here. Now we can do that here by having the vibrato on 16th notes. This is basically the amp of the LFO, so the strength of it. So we can turn that right up, and then we can control how much of the pitch we want to modulate with this vibrato knob up here. So just by adding a little bit of it, we're just thickening up the sound and adding a bit more movement to it. So we'll just have a bit less than that. So let's just have a final listen. So if you have any suggestions of sounds you want to know how to create, I can have a go at that for you. Just leave us a comment or send us a message. Thanks for watching guys. Please give us a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bring me back to life.